Hey friends, today I am taking you on a tour of the city of Queen Creek, Arizona. We're going to start at a brand new place called Pecan Lake Entertainment, just for fun. But then we're going to talk about some of the new construction areas, some of the resale neighborhoods. We're going to visit a couple of the more famous spots in Queen Creek. We'll talk about shopping. We're going to do it all. And by the end of this video, you're going to know exactly what it would be like to live in Queen Creek. Behind me, you can see here there is a go-kart track and then also the zip line course. So this is really fun for any age. I wish you could smell the awesomeness that is Caldwell barbecue. It smells so good, and it's right here next to Pecan Lake. So you can go have fun with your family, have an amazing dinner. I didn't even know they had a putting course. This place is full of surprises. Really so much that you could do here with kids, with adults, as a date night. You could have an event here. You could have a wedding here. So this is actually my first time to Pecan Lake, and I'm actually surprised. There's more here than I thought there would be. I thought it was more centered towards kids, but now that I'm here, it seems like there is plenty for adults to do. Queen Creek has a bit of an agricultural history. It's part of the flavor of living here. So there are two places in particular that I want to show you that reflect that. We have the olive mill. I'm going to go in there and kind of give you a little tour. And then the other one I'm just going to tell you about. It's called Schnepp's Farms. And this place is enormous, and they are well known for having probably the biggest fall festival in the entire greater Phoenix area. Like, people drive from all over the place to come to the fall festival there. All sorts of, events, music, things for the kids, of course, a big pumpkin patch. And in addition to that, probably the next biggest thing there is their peach season. So you literally have to make a reservation, because otherwise they will have too many people showing up to pick fresh peaches. And you just drive in, you park, you get out of your car, you can walk up and down the rows of peach trees and take whatever you want. You can even eat them off of the tree for free. And then whatever you want to buy, you just put in a basket and they'll charge you on your way out. These are some of the juiciest, tastiest peaches you can imagine. So right now I'm at the Queen Creek Olive Mill, and surprisingly, this place started in 2005. It seems like it's been here even longer than that, by a husband and wife and their 5 children. Now, this place has just grown and flourished, and it's now what is called a agritourism destination. So they do tours here. They have a restaurant. Of course, they press their own olives and create all of these wonderful olive oils that you can buy in their gift shop. But I really think this speaks to the history of Queen Creek, with it being agricultural, but also the ingenuity, the family feel, the family businesses, and the growth that is happening here in Queen Creek. So let's take a look around the olive mill. They have plenty of seating here just outside their shop and restaurant. It just goes on and on. They have stringed lights, misters when it's hot out. So you can have an event here. They also have live music from time to time on the weekends when the weather is nice. So a great place to come and enjoy the beautiful scenery. Let's head on into the store where you can buy all of their products. You can get something to eat at the cafe, and you can look through the window in the back to see where they actually press the olives. So Queen Creek really still has a little bit of an agricultural feel to it, despite all of the new construction going on here. When you're driving down the street, you're still going to pass fields with, cows or sheep every now and then, or crops. So there still is that here in Queen Creek. How much longer it will last, that's yet to be seen, because there is just development all the time. But for now, it still has a little bit of that country flair. All right, so this was a stop that was actually not on my list, but I was passing by these homes that have RV garages and thought, you know what, that's something that somebody might want to know about. So this is Richmond American, that's the builder, and they have 1-story and 2-story homes with the RV garages, and they are priced basically in the low to mid 700s. So let's just take a quick look at one of these and I'll show you what it would be like to have an RV garage attached to your house. And on the first floor, you really just have your living space, which is nice and open, and you have 1 bedroom. Now, this builder has a bunch of spec homes available. That means that they are building them and you don't pick your own flooring, cabinets, that sort of thing. It's already done for you. We're gonna go right into that RV garage because that's the main reason why I'm here. They have it all painted and with the epoxy flooring here in the model home. But you can see that this RV garage goes through to the backyard. And you still have your double car garage right over here. And let's just take a quick look upstairs. I mentioned that this is a Richmond American home. There are many different builders in the greater Phoenix area. Some are higher on my list than others. So go ahead and reach out to me. I'll help you kind of navigate which builder might be right for you. We have a couple of bedrooms on this side with a bathroom in the middle. This laundry room connects to the primary closet. So you have a sizable primary bedroom. And then you can walk through the closet right to the laundry room. When driving through Queen Creek, it is just new build community after new build community. They are just everywhere. So I highly recommend you do not do this alone. Reach out to me. I can search specifically for what you're looking for. The square footage, the number of bedrooms and bathrooms, the kind of lot that you want, the price range, so that you're not visiting a bagillion new build communities wasting your time. I can narrow it down for you ahead of time. We can go together and find exactly the one that suits you. Here we are at Frontier Family Park. Now, this is a brand new park that opened in Queen Creek just a few weeks ago. I came to the grand opening that they had and I was really blown away, truly. A couple of things that really stood out to me was the playground. It is enormous and unlike any playground you've probably ever seen. And then the pickleball courts, if you are into that, they have 24 courts, just really set up well with shade and seating. They also have sand volleyball, they have basketball courts, splash pad, they have multi-purpose fields for kids sports. So there is just a lot here. I am going to show you some of the footage from that grand opening so you can see how awesome this place is. Right across the street from this park is Barney Farms. This is a master planned community that is built by Fulton Homes. They have 4 separate neighborhoods and a pretty wide range of prices. It's really a great community with lots of amenities. I actually did a whole other video just about Barney Farms, so I will put the link to that at the end of this video. But for now, I want to show you 2 model homes here in Barney Farms, the least expensive and the most expensive, so that you have a feel for what you can find here, what the range is in Barney Farms. So here we are in Barney Farms, and I want to show you one of the most expensive floor plans that they have here in this community. This is the Mango floor plan, but with this model home that we're going to go inside, they added the additional room in the loft. So they're adding an extra over $100,000 onto the base price for this model. As we're going through this house, you're going to see that it has 4 bedrooms plus a den, 3.5 bathrooms. There's just a lot of space in here for a family, so let's go check it out. This home does have a 3-car garage. It is just tandem on one side here. Love this front porch so you can sit out, say hi to your neighbors, or decorate it for the holidays. And let's head on in. So as soon as you come in, you have kind of this long entryway, and it's really kind of impressive. On this side, you have a bedroom with a full bathroom right next to it. Great for guests. You have this little nook here and the stairs that go up to the loft. On this side, this is where you come in from the garage. There's also a den that does not have a closet. And there's your half bath and a linen closet. Now, let's talk a little bit about upgrades. Model homes are always going to have upgrades that would not be included in the base price that they show you. So in general, you kind of want to plan on about 20% for upgrades that you want to make to the home. Maybe you want a bigger kitchen island. Maybe you want taller cabinets or a big slider door like this. That's all gonna cost you a little bit extra, and it can all add up. Let's head into the primary. I really love how the primary bathroom is around the corner from where you're sleeping. Just makes it less likely that you're going to be bothering each other if someone wants to sleep in. Now, when we go upstairs, we will find 2 more bedrooms and a bathroom, a big sitting area. So in my mind, I'm thinking that's a great space if you are a family with older kids, teenagers, who like a little bit more privacy, or maybe you like a little more privacy. But I really like the fact that the primary bedroom is on the first floor, and you can add another bedroom down there as well if you would like. These bedrooms do not have walk-in closets. They do have this extra space right here, which is kind of nice. Don't forget that if you are looking at new construction homes, you want to take a realtor with you to that first visit especially. If you don't, they're going to have you sign a form that waives your right to be represented by a realtor. And that means if you move forward, you're only going to be working with their sales rep who works for the builder. So it's in your best interest to take a realtor with you. I would love to be that person. Let's move on. They are still building here at Barney Farms, and they are nowhere even close to completion. So whether you are thinking about moving in a matter of weeks, months, or even years, there will be availability here in Barney Farms for you. All right, next we're going to head into the Alpine model. This is the least expensive model that they have here in Barney Farms. It's a little 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home. It has a little nook in the front, and I think they did a pretty good job of using the square footage wisely. I can see it being a great starter home for a little family, so let's go ahead and take a look. This actually is a 3-car garage. It is a tandem on one side. You do still have that little front porch area to sit out on and say hi to your neighbors. And let's go ahead and go inside. Now, I think this nook in the front would make a great drop area for your kids to leave their shoes and their backpacks. Or you could make it your own little den. Here's where you come in from that garage. You do have a decent sized island and quite a bit of cabinetry. Formal dining area, but you could make it a little game area. That could be your den. There's a lot of options here. The 2 bedrooms over here share a bathroom, and they are split from the primary bedroom. So that's nice. They do not have walk-in closets, but there is that little storage space in between them. When you're buying a new construction home, one thing that will not be included is the landscaping in the backyard. So when you look at these models, it can be quite impressive and beautiful, but you're gonna get a dirt lot, so that's something you're gonna need to budget for. You have your laundry room over here, right by the primary. Now, this is kind of interesting. 2 doors, I'm assuming these are both just storage. Just kind of odd that there's 2 separate doors for them. Oh, that one's just more for like your coat closet, but I think of putting my vacuum in there and stuff like that. Primary bathroom, but it has everything you need. And the size of the closet is pretty generous. One of the things I like most about Barney Farms are the walking paths. I know that if you have a dog that you walk every day, or maybe you have little kids, you like to go for walks in the stroller, it's just nice to get out of the house and have beautiful paths that you can use on the daily, and some variety as well. So I'm gonna turn the camera around and just give you a taste of what I mean by that. Let me tell you some of the many amenities that the residents get to enjoy here at Barney Farms. First of all, there is a 23-acre deep water lake, and you can go kayaking, canoeing, you can do catch and release fishing. There are neighborhood parks, there are half-court basketball courts, tot lots, little playgrounds. There's a swimming pool, which includes a lap pool and a kids play pool, so you have options there. There's beach entry as well. They have sports courts, including 4 pickleball courts. They have bocce ball. They have a farm-themed playground, a community center that you can rent out for bigger events like weddings or big birthday celebrations. So there's just a lot here. Now, the HOA is $165, so you do pay for it, but you're getting a lot, and you're right across the street from Frontier Family Park, so not too much to complain about. So there has been a lot of new construction in the city of Queen Creek, but that's been going on for a while, and it's continuing on for a while. So the wonderful thing about Queen Creek is that there are a lot of resale homes that are less than 5 years old. So that's especially important if you would like to have a swimming pool in your backyard, because when you get a new construction home, that's going to be a dirt lot, and if you want to build your own swimming pool, that's going to pretty much start at about $60,000, and I've heard them going up over $100,000. So a newer resale home can be a great solution if you want a swimming pool. Make sure you reach out. I could put you on a search. We can put in all your criteria and find just the house for you. Here is a home for sale, and maybe finding a home in an established neighborhood like this one will end up being a better value for your family. I can even do a search based on the year a home was built. So if you would say, you know what, I don't mind a resale home, but I don't want it to be more than 4 years old, no problem. I can search for those specifically for you. Just reach out, give me a call, text, or an email, and I'll take care of you. Queen Creek did an excellent job bringing new stores and restaurants to this area for all of the people moving here. I'm going to take a drive through Queen Creek Marketplace, one of the biggest shopping areas here. And this is just one example of the many shopping plazas that you will find all throughout the city. No matter where you live, you're not going to have to drive far to get to your favorite store or restaurant. Let's talk about the main pros and cons of living in Queen Creek, because I think this is going to give you probably the best idea of what it's really like to live here. So starting with the pros, number 1 on the list is the bang for your buck. You're going to find that you can buy more house here, get better lots, newer homes than you would if you were moving into Chandler or Gilbert nearby. So that is the first and most obvious answer. I would add to that the shopping. I'm really impressed with the restaurants and stores that they have here in this city, especially considering the great amount of growth that has happened here. And then I'd also say it has a really family-friendly feel to it. And there is really one con that I have with Queen Creek. Can you guess what it is? The location. You're not really close to a freeway. The 202 is your best bet, and it's kind of a jaunt to get to that. There are no plans to bring a freeway into Queen Creek anytime soon, so can't really look forward to that either. In addition, this area is pretty much residential. There's not a lot of employment, so people are spending more time to commute to work, which can be a bummer if you have a family. Also, if you want to get to the west side of the valley to, go to a Cardinals game or a Suns game, or maybe go out into Scottsdale, it's just further. Queen Creek is more on the outskirts of the greater Phoenix area. So, the one con, location. Maybe you are a horse lover. Well, there is a strong equestrian community here in Queen Creek. It's part of the history of Queen Creek, and I am here at one of the arenas I've passed by it a million times and never stopped, so let's just take a quick look and see what it's like. And that wraps up our tour. So here is my information, and make sure you reach out to me if you are thinking about moving here. It's the only way I can connect with you and help you find your next home here in sunny Arizona. I hope to hear from you soon.